Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and healthy. So today again we are here for learning science. In science we learn about different type of things, different type of clothes, different type of food and different types of animals. So all these things we learn in science. So let's start our today's lecture. As you know, I am your science teacher Mubasira Miss from Mahdi School. So our today's topic is lesson number 10 and 11, paper solution. So today we solve the paper. We solve the paper of FA4. First we write the answer of fill in the blanks, then true or false, give two examples and question answers. Right? So with one beautiful line, let's start our today's lecture. The line is, everything you do now is for your future. So right now you all are studying, right? So if you are study very carefully, you can easily understand, and this is for your future, for your good marks. And when you study very well, then you get everything what you want. So everything you do now is for your future. So with this beautiful line, let's start our today's lecture. So before we start our today's lecture, first we revise what we learn in lesson number 10 and 11. So as we learn in lesson number 10 about our safety, our lesson number 10 is keeping safe and healthy. So in this lesson you learn about different type of rules which we have to follow at our school also. So we learn about safety rules that we have to follow at school, at home and wherever you are going. On road we also have to follow these rules. So first we learn that rules which we have to follow at our home. So which rules are, don't play with sharp tools like scissor, blades and screwdriver. Right, all these things we learn in lesson number 10. The second rule is, don't play with plugs, wires and switches. Don't touch switches, plugs and wire with wet hands. We also learn that don't play with fire. Stay away from matchstick, matchbox, fire and gas stove. It is very dangerous for you. So we learn that we have to put our things on proper place when we are playing. After play you have to put your things on proper place. Then we learn about different good habits which is keep ourselves clean. We also learn about cleanliness, that habit of staying clean, we called it cleanliness. Then we learn that we have to follow some rules for keep ourselves clean. So some good habit we have to follow, that brush your teeth twice a day, every day comb your hair very properly, wear neat and clean clothes, when you are going school wear uniform very clean. Then we learn that wash your hand before and after eating, cut your nails, don't bite your nails. We also learn all these things, that when you cut your nails, because you are small child, so you have to keep yourself safe and tell your mother or father or elder one to help you to cut your nails. Then in lesson number 11 we learn about air, that air is all around us. We cannot see air but we can feel air. We also learn that air is all around us. We cannot touch it but when we on fan we feel air. Then we learn that moving air is called wind. Then we learn that we filled many things with air like ball, balloons and many other things. Then we learn that air gives shape to the things, and we also learn that air give weight to the things, that blown up balloon is more heavier than empty balloon. These all things we learn in lesson number 11. Then we learn the uses of air. We learn that air keeps the fire burning. We all are living things, animals, plants and human beings, so we all need air to breathe. So these all things we learn in lesson number 11. So now Today we revise both lessons, then we solve the paper. Then you can easily understand that which is the right answer for the paper. Right? So let's start. Our first question. So in exam our first question is fill in the blanks. Question number 1, fill in the blanks. In this we have two names, right? So one word is right and one word is wrong. So we have to choose the correct answer. Now let's start our first FB and let's see which is our first FB. So FB number 1, dash balloon is heavier. So this FB fill in the blanks is from lesson number 11, right? So what we learn in this lesson? In this lesson we learn about air, that air is all around us. We also learn that we cannot see air but we can feel air. So here the question is dash balloon is heavier. So which balloon is heavier, empty or blown up? So in this lesson we learn that air fills up space. So when we see the picture of balloon, we see two pictures. One is empty balloon and one is blown up balloon. When you buy balloon from the market and when you start blowing balloon, what happens? You can easily understand that you have two balloons. One is empty and second is filled with air, right? So now you have to tell me that which balloon is heavier. So as I told you that you can do this experiment at your home also. So how you can do this experiment? So first in one hand you take empty balloon and in second hand you take blown up balloon. Now tell me that which balloon is heavier. Here you can see the first picture. In first balloon you can see is empty and the second balloon is filled with air. So the empty balloon and blown up balloon, as I told you that the filled balloon we known as blown up balloon, right? So here you can see dash balloon is heavier. So as we know that when the things is heavy, the thing go down, right? So that's why the empty balloon is up and blown up balloon is down. So which balloon is heavier, empty or blown up? So the answer is blown up balloon is heavier. With this we also learn that air give weight to the things, right? So first air fills up the space. So in balloon we can understand that air fills up the space and because of air the blown up balloon is heavier. So what is the right answer? Blown up balloon is heavier, right? So first FB dash balloon is heavier, empty or blown up, and the answer is blown up balloon. You can check your answer because with this you can understand that how many marks you got, right? Now let's see our second fill in the blanks. Number 2, there are dash colors in traffic light. Now in lesson number 10 we learn about different safety rules. From this we also learn that we have to follow rules at home also, at school also and on road also. So when we learn about rules which we have to follow on roads, we learn that when we are in vehicles we can see traffic lights on the road, right? Which color of traffic lights? Red, yellow and green. So here you can see the picture of red, yellow and green traffic lights. So as we learn in this lesson that red is for stop, green is for go and yellow is for wait, right? So here you can see the fill in the blanks is there are dash colors in traffic light. So two options we have here, 1 and 3. So now you can easily understand with this picture that 1 red color, 2 green color and 3 yellow color. So how many colors there are? there are 3 colors. How many colors there are? You can see there are 3 colors. So what is the answer? There are dash colors in traffic light. So let's write the answer. 3 colors. You can understand with this picture. When you going on road in traffic jam, you can see this traffic signal on the road, right? So here you can understand easily that how many colors in traffic lights. So I write the answer. There are 3 colors in traffic light. 1 is wrong and 3 is right. So the right answer is there are 3 colors in traffic lights. Now let's see our third fill in the blanks. That air fills up dash. Now this FB is from lesson number 11, right? In this lesson we learn about air. So what we learn about air? What is properties of air? That air fills up space, air give weight to the things, air is all around us. We cannot see air but we can feel air. So now here is the 2 options, water and space. So what thing air fills up? If you have 1 glass of water, right? So when you fill air inside the water glass, so what happen? Air fills up water? No, right? So here we have balloon, and when we blow balloon, we understand that there is space inside the balloon, and because of air this space will be filled, right? So what is the answer? Water or space? The space filled with air. So air fills up space, not the water. So what is the answer? I write here answer SPACE, space. So as we learn in this lesson that we also feel air in tire of the vehicles, right? So this tire filled with air. So as you all know that when there is no air inside the tire, then you can understand the tire is flat. But when you fill air inside this, then you can understand that how much space inside the tires, right? So it means air fills up space, air not fills up water, right? So what is the right answer? Space. SPACE. Water is wrong answer. Air fills up space. Now let's see which is our next fill in the blanks. Blank number 4. We should not play with dash, toys and knife. So in lesson number 10 we learn about different type of sharp object. So when we learn about sharp object, we learn that blades, scissors, knife, screwdrivers all are sharp object. Now we also learn that why we are not playing with all these things, because these all things are harmful to us, right? So when we learn about safety rules, we also learn that dangerous things, knife, matchstick, matchbox, blades, wires, plugs, switches. So here the FB is we should not play with. So 2 options we have, toys and knife. So when you see box of toys, so as you know that your parents allow to play with toys. Toys is for playing, right? So you can play with doll, you can play with teddy bear, small car, drums, balls. But you can see here knife in your toy box. In your toy box at your home, you can see knife. Yes or no? No. Why? Because we should not play with knife. Here you can see the picture of knife, and you all know that the sharp objects are knife and scissors, and we all know the edge of knife is very sharp. If you play with knife, then maybe you are injured, right? So for your safety, you should not play with knife. So what is the answer here? Knife or toys? With which things we have to play? We have to play with toys, and we don't have to play with knife, right? So what is the right answer? Knife. We should not play with knife. And why we are not playing with knife? Because it is very sharp, and because of that maybe we injured, and if it is big cut, then you are in dangerous situation, not only for you, for your parents also. So we should not play with knife is right answer. So what is the answer here? We should not play with knife. Then now let's see our next fill in the blanks. Number 5. All living things need dash to breathe. Now in lesson number 11 we learn about air, right? And in lesson number 2 we learn about 4 type of things. Which things are that? Living, non-living, natural and man-made, right? So from this we learn about living things. That living thing is breathing. We learn in lesson number 2 that they need water and they need air also. So they are breathing also and drinking also. But here all living things need dash to breathe. So in lesson number 11 we learn about uses of air, right? So what are the uses of air? That air keep the fire burning, air fills up space. We are using air to filling things, right? And the next thing is air keep the fire burning. And the most important use of air is living thing use air in breathing. Yes or no? We learn that air is all around us. But how you know that air is all around us? Because we breathing every second. So when you breathe, it means air is all around us. So here you can see 2 boys. One boy is breathing in first picture. In second picture, boy is drinking. Now you have to give answer that first boy is breathing. So what he is taking in breath? Is that water? No. And in second picture you can see the boy is drinking. So what boy is using for drink? It is water, right? So all living things need dash to breathe. So is that air or is that water? First boy is take deep breath. So this boy is taking air in breathing. So what is the answer here? All living things need air to breathe. So what is the right answer? All living things need air to breathe, right? So we write here air. All living things need air to breathe. Now let's see which is our second question. Question number 2, true or false. So in this we have one sentence and we have to write if sentence is wrong, we write false. If sentence is right, we write true, right? So if sentence is right, what we have to do? We have to write true. True means right and false means wrong, right? So let's see what is the true or false. Number 1. True or false? Number 1. Bite your nails. This true or false is from lesson number 10. Keeping safe and healthy. So, we learn in this lesson different type of habits. And we also learn that cleanliness habit of stay clean. Right? So, here is bite your nails. So, when we learn in lesson number 10 about good habits, we also learn that we have to cut our nails regularly. Mostly after a week, you have to cut your nails. Why? Because of the germs inside your nails, these germs going inside your stomach. So, here the true or false is bite your nails. It means you have to bite your nails, you have to eat your nails. Now you think in your mind, if you are eating your nails, then what happens? The germs are going directly in your stomach, and because of that, maybe you fall ill. Right? So here you can see the sentence is bite your nails. So this sentence is wrong or right? As we learn in lesson number 10 that we have to cut our nails with help of our parents or our elders, right? So here you can see the picture of one girl who is biting her nails, right? So what is the right answer? Bite your nails is true or false? Because we all know that we have to cut our nails with nail cutter, not with our teeth. So the sentence is wrong because we should cut our nail and we don't bite our nail. So the answer is false, right? So bite your nails is false. So that's why we put here wrong mark. Why? Because the bite your nails is wrong statement. Then let's see our second true or false. Number 2. Brush your teeth once in 2 days. Again this question is, the sentence is from the lesson number 10, good habits and bad habits, right? We also learn that habit of staying clean is cleanliness. So first thing, when we woke up in morning, and what is the thing we are doing? The thing is we all are brush our teeth. So here the sentence is brush your teeth once in 2 days. It means here the sentence is that brush your teeth one time in 2 days. It means when you are wake up in the morning, first day you don't brush your teeth and second day you brush your teeth. So is that right thing, that brush your teeth once in 2 days? As we learn in this lesson, lesson number 10, that you have to brush your teeth 2 times in 1 day. Right or wrong? Because in morning when we wake up we have to brush our teeth, right? And when you are going to sleep, before sleep you have to brush your teeth. So we have to brush our teeth 2 times a day, not 1 time in 2 days. So here you can see the picture of one teeth in sun and moon, right? So what is the right answer? The brush your teeth once in 2 days is right or wrong? It is wrong statement. Why? Because we have to brush our teeth 2 times in 1 day. So what we write here? We write here false. So here you can see the picture of teeth. It means we have to brush our teeth. Sun means in morning and moon means at night, right? Before sleep. So we have to brush our teeth 2 times in 1 day. So here the sentence is wrong. So that's why we write here false. Now let's see which is our next true or false. True or false? Number 3. Wash your hand before and after eating. So, when we learn about different habits, good habits, we also learn about our hygiene. And right now, the time of COVID-19. And we all learn that we all habited to wash our hand many times in day, right? So we also learn that we have to sanitize our hands. Why? Because of coronavirus. So when you are eating or you are eating any food or you are taking lunch, so what first thing you have to do is first wash your hand. Why? Because if you are playing somewhere, you are playing with toys or you are watching TV and your mother call you to eat or take lunch or take dinner, right? So there is germs on the toys, on the remotes when you are playing with sand. So it means there is germ, right? So that's why you have to wash your hand before and after eating. When you eat food and after, you have to wash your hand. Why? Because in our food there is lots of spices and we all are eating with our hand. If you are eating with spoon, then you are also hold spoon with your hand. So through the germs are going inside your stomach, and because of that maybe you fall ill. So what is the right answer? True. Wash your hands before and after eating is true sentence, right? Now let's see which is our next true or false. Number 4. Fish breathe through gills. It means fish is living things. We learn in lesson number 2 about fish, that fish is living things. All animals are living things. When we learn about fish in lesson number 4 and 5, we also learn that fish is living inside the water. Fish is water animal, but the fish is animal. It means fish is breathing. But when we learn about living things, we also learn that living thing breathing through nose. When we see fish, we cannot see nose on the body of the fish, right? So here you can see the picture of fish and you can understand that fish breathe through gills. So these gills, you can see here the small holes on the body of the fish, and with this, through this, fish can breathe. So fish breathe through gills. Is right or wrong? Right. Why? Because we all know that fish breathe through gills. In simple language, the nose of fish known as gills, right? So the right answer is true. Fish breathe through gills. Now let's see our fifth true or false. Air is all around us. In lesson number 11, we learn about air. We also learn that air is all around us, and how we know that air is all around us? Because we all are breathing. So in breathing, we all are use air, right? So it means when you are breathing, so you can understand that there is air around us. So here you can see the picture of one tree. In this we cannot see air, but we can feel that there is air, and we all are breathing, and we all are using air in breathing. So the answer is true or false? Air is all around us. Yes, because we all are breathing, and when we breathe, we are taking air. So the answer is true. Air is all around us. Right? So what is the answer? The answer is true. So what we learned today? Today we done paper solution of two questions. Question number 1, fill in the blanks, and question number 2, true or false, right? So in next lecture we all complete the other questions, right? So I hope you all understand what we learned today, and take care of yourself and stay healthy.